Hey Taurus, this relationship is offering you some escape route or safety route free from a really strange job, a controlling family maybe, and perhaps some of you were really buried into something, like it could have been a debt, a commitment, and you saw no way out of it. The walls maybe seemed like they were closing in around you, and at this time in your life this person came up and stepped in to be some sort of a savior almost to you, helping you to get away from perhaps it was controlling family or a toxic job environment or something that was putting so much pressure on you. You see this person as some sort of a light or a saving grace even. The relationship seems, so far, we're going to clear it up and look at these cards together, but so far it looks very stable, very harmonious, nicely balanced. Good communication and flow between both of you. You're on the same level, you treat each other equally with a lot of respect. There seems to maybe have been even a little deeper, I sense, like if there was a control issue, it seems to have been coming from a really domineering boss or father figure or paternal figure in your life. You didn't want to let this person down, I don't think. But I don't know, we're going to have to clear it up and see what else is what. It doesn't seem like you fully are ready to share all aspects of this relationship with people. It seems like you're anticipating some sort of a challenge made up against you. Could be from whoever you're trying to get away from, or it seems like you really just want to move on and leave something in your past, Taurus. And for some reason, you're not ready to announce this to people, or show your new relationship because you haven't fully left something else in the past as far as everybody's aware. We're going to look at these cards together now and clear it all up. Taurus. Maybe it's some sort of a great inheritance or some sort of a great break that you've gotten in business, in terms of something to do with your family, in terms of just some good luck coming your way, financial perhaps, or some way resourceful for you. It's kind of coming from somebody or the other person that you're dealing with. They're very happy about this too. They really want to see you back to yourself, I think, Taurus. They may have really pulled you out of an unpleasant circumstance. There may be more than one person in your life at the moment that holds a lot of importance and value. Could be two men. Could be two masculine energies, or if it could be maybe a woman with a more dominant sort of masculine energy about them. But that's really what I'm picking up. They want to see you away from this situation, or they want to see you in a better place. They want to see you in a better situation. You have had a lot of worries building around this relationship. It doesn't really seem like they're your own worries. It seems like there's been a lot of focus on your partner's issues, and anything that's been worrying them, stressing them out, exhausting them, or keeping them kind of tired is starting to spill over to you now, Taurus. And it seems like you're carrying a lot of the person you're dealing with burdens at the moment, especially since they seem to be kind of been run around the mill a little bit, or it looks like they have to be working a little harder at the very least right now. Some people's issues are starting to overwhelm you and overburden you though. You are hoping for the best ultimately for this relationship. You're really hoping for this to succeed. You know, a lot of effort and time and longevity has gone into this relationship, so all you really want is for that to do well. You are going to be considering your role in this relationship over the next few weeks to, even the end of September into October. You start to consider how and where this relationship needs to kind of look at itself, examine itself in terms of maybe equality I'm seeing a lot. Okay, so let's see. We're going to take it back now and look at the Ten of Pentacles. Daughter of Wands in reverse. there was a communication breakdown. Something was coming through really suddenly. Everybody was all on board and everybody was really happy for you. Your family were really happy for you. You had reached out to people far and wide to tell them, like, I'm with this great person, we're starting this business together, we are going to get married, we're going to do this, that and the other. And you had been reaching out to everybody to tell them your good news. You were so excited to do it. So I mean, then there may have been an issue coming up. If it's something to do with a toxic family situation or controlling family situation, something came up where, you know, you have to say yes and act really quickly on something, and you, in order to get away from some sort of a controlling situation that your partner aided you with, you had to make a few phone calls, you had to reach out to people, like a lot of people in your phone book I'm seeing for some. Oh, so let's look at the 6 of Swords. This is some sort of a situation you're kind of moving away from. It had been a little stressful. The person you're with has given you a lot of aid and like supporting you very much, a lot of love, a lot of TLC, a lot of nurturing. Mother of Pentacles, Mother of Cups. They may have rallied the troops around you. They may have gotten all your friends around to your house to, you know, hang out with you, have a nice little party. They may have been bringing you home like some sort of a treat to cheer you up, but taking a lot of good care of you, I think. That's what this person has been here to do, because things have been very unsettling. There's been a lot of words traveling around and different messages flying around in the Daughter of Wands reverse, and not all of it makes a lot of sense. And some things were said in the heat of the moment, and in an area around you, Taurus, and your person has been like, this isn't good enough for you, Taurus. Let me look after you, let me take care of you. So what is building up for Taurus on their mind? It seems like you're getting quite overwhelmed with something within this relationship or other people's emotions. The 4 of Swords. I don't think you need to worry as much as you think you do. You think all hope is lost, and you think that this is really something sinister going on mainly, but I think at the end of the day, a lot of it is in your mind. And when you take a step back and wake up, you know, you could be going to sleep at night with a lot of fears on your mind, but when you wake up in the morning and you feel more rested and the light of day, things seem a bit clearer then. So basically, I think going to sleep, thinking about all the problems you have to face the next day or what you have to tackle in your relationship, is what's sort of weighing heavily on you. That seems to be something you need to take a bit of mental respite from, especially if some situations are totally beyond your control. So yeah, meditation, the 4 of Swords advises that. It advises some rest and relaxation. Maybe you are just feeling a little burnt out in life, and it's maybe, you know, your person is even feeling a little bit burnt out in life, Taurus, and you're just a little tired. 2 of Cups. So let's have a look at this. Yeah, I mean, you're really hoping for the best for this relationship. 2 of Pentacles. You're aware that it's very fulfilling for you, and you're very aware of like the fun involved in this, like that there's still a lot of playfulness there, there's still a lot of fulfillment, and you always kind of consult each other when you're making important decisions, and that looks to be really important. That this could be where you're putting your focus on, like making sure that things are equal in this relationship, and if there's decisions to be made or anything important like that, you want to make sure you're on the same page. 6 of Pentacles. The Daughter of Pentacles coming through with that. You were able to start a new chapter in this relationship recently. It's been going really well since that time. Something has changed and you said, let's just try it in this direction, or let's give things a go in this way. And ever since that, you've been seeing really positive, good results in this relationship. Let's look at who this Father of Swords represents. You seem to be aware of somebody's judgment at the moment. You think that somebody has an opinion of this relationship, or for whatever reason, you worry about what they have to say or what kind of a decision they're going to make. The Mother of Wands. Like you kind of worry maybe that this person is dictating to you or actually not even really telling you the whole truth. It looks like something is this is being protected, and I don't necessarily think being hidden, but both of these images look like something is kind of being guarded, right? It could be just some information that's being guarded from you. You are aware of it. You think that if they're not telling you the whole truth or telling you all the information, that they're trying to control you or even dictate what's what in this relationship. But there does seem to be something that you're thinking, information that isn't shared in the next couple of weeks. Father of Wands, let's see what that's all about. They want you to respond to them, and I think you should respond to them. If you're waiting to respond to them or give them an answer, I think it's pretty supported to say yes to them, to kind of give this a chance, to open your arms to them. This is a really sweet and nostalgic card of happiness and friendship. It's very romantic. Let's have a look at the Nine of Wands. Your person seems to be aware, at least, that there are some pressures and some odds stacked against them. They know that you're worried about them. You know that they know that you're worried about them too. It's all pretty out in the open, at least. The High Priestess. This is this knowing and inner knowing. So you do understand each other very much. You kind of understand each other's problems and each other's strife at the moment. You understand what the other person is sacrificing, and you understand what the other person has to do. You know that your person and they know that you can be kind of under a lot of pressure to act or move, and you both understand how it's been stressful, all this change and moving around, and if there's been something sudden that's happened, you both understand where each other is on that. Okay, let's have a look at the Seven of Pentacles. You really have seen a lot of effort go into this relationship. And another decision card coming up tells me that if you are thinking about whether or not this is going to pay off in the long run, I get a good indication that you are willing to act on it. You're willing to take a chance. The Six of Wands and the Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck, very fiery energy coming through. You do want this to go further, and I think you know that it will. But what are you looking at? I'm revisiting in the Hermit card, Taurus. By September, end of October, it looks like you're looking back on something to do with this relationship. Could be something to do with the family situation and how you've kind of navigated away from that. Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles is what I've been thinking about, this inheritance or family entanglement or business or work entanglement. You've moved away from that in a way, and now you're kind of finding your own individual strength in the Nine of Pentacles. This is Venus in Virgo. This is the card of Virgo. You may not be dealing with the Virgo, but if you are, that's the type of person that you have gained a lot of insight about, a lot of clarity about a Virgo, and you see them in another way now. But if not, it just seems like throughout Virgo season, September to October, you're going to be seeing how you've removed yourself from a certain situation in the relationship or in your work or family life, and now for some reason it's made you feel a lot happier. There's a lot of free-flowing energy at this time, moving from place to place. So I think that's been good for you. All right, Taurus, that was love and relationships. They're just general messages for the sign of Taurus. They won't resonate for everybody, of course, but take what does resonate today and leave the rest. Thanks for watching.